Warm greetings, everyone. So, I am Rohit Pillai, and today we will be discussing about data analysis using SQL on coronavirus dataset. So, before moving further, we must understand why SQL and why it is so important in data querying language. So, SQL stands for Structured Query Language and Standardized Language for Database Management. SQL is a standardized language used for managing and manipulating relational databases. Its standardization ensures that SQL can be used consistently across different database systems like MySQL, Oracle, and SQL Server, providing a common platform for database interaction. It is also used for CRUD operations like create, read, update, and delete. These fundamental operations allow users to perform essential data handling tasks, making SQL an indispensable tool for applications that rely on data storage and retrieval. Next, data querying and analysis. This makes SQL ideal for generating reports, extracting insights, and supporting decision-making processes based on large dataset. Because of that, SQL's select statement, along with its powerful querying capabilities, such as joins, filtering with where clauses, and etc. Also, the data definition and structuring. SQL includes data definition language commands like create, alter, and drop, which help us to modify the database with so ease. These capabilities allows user to design and organize the database structure efficiently and effectively. Next comes the data control and security, which is the last but not the least important. SQL provides data control language commands like grant and revoke to manage permission and ensure data security. These features help in controlling access to sensitive data, ensuring that only authorized users can perform specific actions, thus protecting data integrity and confidentiality. Now, we must understand SQL with a thorough example with some questions on the coronavirus dataset. Now, our dataset consists of some specific information which includes the province, which is a text type of data, the longitude and latitude, which is a integer double type data, the date, which is also a text type of data, the deaths recovered and confirmed, that gives us the count of that of the coronavirus patients, integer type data, and the country and the region, again the text type of data. Here is the example of a data set on which we are going to perform the data analysis today. Now, the very first important step is to check the null values on a given data before doing any of the operations. To check for null values in each column, you can use the following SQL query. That is the sum for each of the columns, or say the indexes of that of the data, which will count each of the null values, or say the total number of null values present in that of the data set. As we can see the output that we have received, there are no null values present in the given data set, which is a very good go for the further processes. Now moving on to the next question, checking total number of rows present, that is the data tuples present in our database. So this code can be used, and we can see the output that there are more than 1000 plus data tuples present in the coronavirus dataset. Now, checking for the start date and end date, we can use the count as total rows as mentioned above before, and also we can select the minimum and maximum option for the date column, which will give us the output in a sorted manner of the following database. Now, number of months present in that of the dataset. There are total of distinct 12 months present in of our dataset, and we can use the format of %d, %m, and %y. And alike that matching format, we can count the distinct number of months present in our coronavirus dataset. Now, this code is specifically mentioned for getting the average cases for confirmed deaths and recovered. To find the monthly average, we will exact the month and year from the date and then compute the averages. The string to date function is being used to convert the text form of data into the date format, and the average function is also used, that is provided by MySQL function, and it is grouped according to the month and year and ordered according to that of the month year. And here in the output we can see that from starting from 2020 to 2021, each of the month, what were the average cases in the three confirmed deaths and recovered cases in the coronavirus data. Now moving on to the next question. Finding most frequent value for confirmed deaths recovered and each month. According to that of the each month, the following SQL query can be used. The row number, partition by date format, and order by count according to that of the descending, because we want to find the most frequent values. And in the most frequent values, it includes all of the three digit zero. That is, zero is the most repeated number for all of the three cases. Now, the minimum values for confirmed deaths and recovered indexes in a coronavirus dataset included can be found by the function that is used as min function. And here also the string to date function is used, and group by year function and order by year function is being used. The minimum value used in these three cases is 0. As for the maximum case, the maximum values confirmed, deaths, and recovered include that of the given output, whereas in the max function is used, and again the group by is taken place according to the year, and order is also according to that of the year. The total number of cases of confirmed deaths and recovered each month. Here also the date format string to date is used, and here the output is represented in the format of month to year, that is of each of the month of 2020, the total cases of confirmed, the total cases of death, and the total cases of recovered is being represented in the output. Here we need to mention the percentage, that is the format of the date, that is here is it in date, month, and year. And for the group by format, we have used the month and the year. Now, to check with respect to that of the confirmed case, we have used the average, variance, and standard deviation of that of the index of coronavirus data. So for that, the sum, average, variance, and standard dev functions can be used to calculate the total confirmed cases, average confirmed cases, variance, and standard deviation respectively. Now, the coronavirus spread out with respect to death cases, and that also per month. So here also we need to mention that of the date format and the above functions as discussed earlier. And since we need to find it case per month, therefore we need to the group by function, and also need to find according to that of the date format mentioned using the function date underscore format. Now, with respect to that of the recovered cases, we just need to refer the early code that's discussed. Now, the country having the highest number of confirmed cases, we can use the sum function to calculate the total confirmed cases, and by comparing with that of the country and region index, and by setting the limit 1, that is we only require that of the highest confirmed case that is found in US according to that of the output. Now, the country with the lowest death cases is Bhutan, where there is only one case as found in that of the coronavirus dataset. Here, we need to group by according to the country and region so that we can sort it out and find the lowest value possible, and then set it according to that of the country region. Now, the top 5 countries having the highest recovered cases, the country region again set as a priority, and then the total recovered cases is being count, and according to that we have used the group by function for the country and region, and after calculation of the total recovered and using the group by function, we have increased the limit to 5, and in a sorted order we get India, Brazil, US, Turkey, and Russia as the output in the coronavirus dataset with the most possible highest recovered cases. So in these below cases, we have seen the coronavirus data analysis using the SQL queries. We can perform a detailed data analysis using the SQL queries on performing the average, the total cases, and many more things that we need to do on that of the data analysis part on a given database. Thank you.